Okay. Let's kick the session off with a little bit of that. I love that. Literally just start a session, just put a record on, get it playing, and then just start introing. Brilliant. Okay. Just in case this is mid-episode, I'm not going to kind of talk too much here. Basically, the last thing I did was Mael's quest, and we've also done Lune's quest, and now I'm going to see if there's any more available. So my plan kind of remains to try and basically maximize my relationships with my party members and do any side quests related to them, and then basically head to Lumiere to try and finish the story, and anything I haven't done at that point in the world is going to be post-game, like extra content. So let's continue with Monoko here and see what happens.
So, how are you going to win back that trust?
You're really enjoying this, aren't you?
Can't rely on good hair and charm anymore. So, what's the plan? Well, at least everyone's still talking to you. That's a start.
Okay, let's spend some time and see if this initiates a quest. I would assume it does. We need one. Verso approaches Monoko, who looks deep in thought. Monoko is thinking about what happened after the paintress was expelled from the canvas.
Everything okay?
How does it feel? Reaching one's goal after so many years. At the end of the day, I'm just a gestural. I always support you, but still.
I am sorry, my friend. Will the duel help you feel better? I feel like this is the Monoko response.
Will a duel help you feel better?
Not today.
Damn, it's serious.
I know I shouldn't grow attached to humans. They are ephemeral creatures. They come and go. And when they go, they never come back. Yet, I share their sadness. I share their joy.
Because Verso knew what you were like outside the canvas, and I know what you're like inside here. You are the most loyal friend, and certainly not just a gestural.
When I left you 10 years ago, I convinced myself that it was for the grandest sake. But really, I could no longer watch the death of expedition after expedition.
Yeah, I know.
Yet here I am with you again. Am I loyal because that's who I am? Or because Verso painted me that way?
Yeah, this is literally what I was thinking about during this whole thing. Obviously, it's been a question since the beginning, but it's only really started to hit home during this conversation. And I'm like, since obviously these guys were painted to be here, like Monoko, SK, those guys, to what extent are they loyal to him because of, obviously, like, do they have any kind of free will, their own character? Do they have some, like, autonomy in how they behave, or is it just, they just operate within some set of parameters set by whoever painted them in, and then it's obviously not quite as genuine and as real. So this is a good conversation. You're not any more real than I am. That's a reality we have to accept. You've kicked my ass enough times to know that it's just who you are. I think, of course, we gotta go for this one.
You've kicked my ass enough times to know that it's just who you are.
That is very true.
Now, don't get too arrogant.
Sometimes I wish things could go back to how they were before. When we could play with Claire, Aline, and Renoir. It felt like nothing bad could happen to any of us.
Good times never last.
Bad times seem to have made themselves comfortable, though.
Well, it's up to us to make sure they go away. Want to go hunt some Nevrons? We are absolutely not ready to take on, like in the good old days.
Oh, a man after my own heart.
That would warm my heart.
Then let's go get cut in half.
Monoko is touched by Verso's willingness to endure bodily harm to raise his spirits. And Verso knows Minoko would do the same for him. Yeah, let's go. Now, surely this means that they want you to go on like a bit of an actual hunt here. It's not just talk. They battle, okay, fine, a few Neverons in the middle of the night, like in the good old days before returning to the others. Fine, I thought that was going to trigger off a quest. But yeah, I mean, the one thing that caught my interest during their conversation was the whole, that Verso knew what you were like on the outside. Then I'm just like, who is Minoko on the outside? Because up until now, I always thought Minoko and Sciel, they're just complete like figments of Verso's imagination. And he just painted in like these kind of fairy tale friends for himself inside the canvas. But if he's saying like who you are on the outside, I'm not sure how that plays in. Like, is he just talking about Verso himself? Like their aspects of Verso's personality or something like that? Or are they based off actual people that we haven't seen on the outside? Because obviously the people that have been talked about, that we've seen like physically outside, I don't think any of them have represented as these guys, so that's one area I'm a little confused on, but we might get some more clarity in the future. Now, that hasn't directly led to a quest. Maybe once we head back out there, something new will pop up, but let's talk to Sciel and see what's next. I mean, we've already had a great conversation with Minoko, so I'm sure this will be fun as well.
Noir is scary when he's angry.
I guess he's not that different from my father.
Cousins.
Yeah, he's mentioned that before, the whole cousins thing. Verso approaches Sciel with something significant to discuss. I can't believe you told Sciel about the wine. What happened to not sharing secrets? And maman's the word.
What happened to not sharing secrets? And Mammon's the word.
Sciel said, sharing is scaring.
That's what persuaded you.
And when she smiles at me, I feel warm and fuzzy.
See, he makes me feel warm and fuzzy.
So she smiled at you and you cracked. Some secret keeper you are.
Oh, I thought I was more of a wine keeper than a secret keeper.
Well, great job there too. There's barely any wine left.
I thought you would understand. Don't lie. When she smiles at you, you feel warm and fuzzy too.
What? No, that's not true. I don't get warm and fuzzy. Yeah, this is an interesting one because obviously Sciel, like, yes, they had a moment and whatnot, but obviously, like, her heart is very much with her husband, her deceased husband, and the prospect of him returning and stuff. So, I'm gonna go for this one. And Sciel's response either way should be pretty funny.
I don't get warm and fuzzy.
Are you getting warm? Your face looks kind of red. Oh, and she showed me a really cool rock.
You gave her all my best wine for a rock. Better be a special rock. What's this one called?
Ah, the underwater one.
Oh, this rock has not yet introduced itself to me. So I don't know what to call it or what its special power is.
I see.
Oh, but Luna's helping me study it. She knows a lot about rocks.
Luna doesn't strike me as a rock enthusiast. I think of course she does.
Of course she does.
Luna knows a lot about lots of things. Talking to her is super fun. She's so interested and gets so excited. Just like you when we first met. You had so many questions about me and you and your...
You've been talking to Lune too?
Yes, why? You talk to her all the time. You guys are always talking.
Yeah, well...
And you like when she gets excited about stuff too.
That's not what... What exactly are you... No, forget it. We're getting off topic.
You seem flustered.
I'm not flustered.
Want a hug?
I can't refuse a hug from SK, it's just not allowed.
Of course.
Yeah.
See?
Who would turn down an SK hug?
Exactly. Verso is relieved that SK has stopped talking about what he thinks of Lune and Sciel, and he's secretly touched that SK knows him so well. Cool. So he's talking about the rock, and I thought this is the relationship level at which we get the underwater rock, but I guess there's a bit more work to do before that. They then enjoy a giant hug that lasts far too long before returning to the others. Now, I guess at this stage, I don't know if it's a bit of a, you leave camp and then you just immediately come back and then it triggers the next set. So within the same camp session, maybe you can't go up multiple levels. I don't think we ever have. Let's go back to Sciel because we don't have a quest yet for her. So I don't think any quests are specifically triggered here. Let's just keep going.
I don't usually get this nervous, but... Oh, I'm nervous.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's not that I didn't care before. I cared about the mission, but now...
Now it's personal.
Okay, let's do that. Verso approaches Sciel with conviction.
I'm going for a swim with SKA. Care to join?
Did SKA put you up to this?
Whatever do you mean?
Whatever do you mean?
SKA's been nagging me incessantly about swimming lessons.
He did say you're a terrible swimmer.
SKA.
Well, you always seem uneasy when we travel over water. You should learn to swim.
That way you can save me if I fall into the water. That way if you fall into the water, I don't have to ruin my clothes jumping in after you.
That way, you can save me if I fall into the water.
You can save yourself.
What happened to teamwork? What if I'm injured or unconscious?
Exactly.
Your hypothetical situation is quite specific. I guess it is a good idea, though.
It is. Go get changed and meet me at the lake.
Okay.
Verso and Sciel get changed. Verso reveals that he keeps secret swimsuits in Monoko's bag. And a lady swimsuit as well. Just in case. Sneaky Verso. Okay.
For the record, I do know how to swim. I mean, I grew up on an island. It's just I have an aversion to swimming.
Oh, I can help you with that.
I had an aversion to Monoko, but I got over it.
I had an aversion to Monoko, but I got over it.
Oh, do share your secrets then.
Exposure. Avoiding just makes it worse. Oh, I tied myself to Monoko for a month and we spent every minute of the day together. Well, Noko tied us together, but anyway. Now we're best friends.
This is your idea of an inspirational story.
I was also the swim captain at school.
Is that supposed to be impressive? That you swam with other kids 100 years ago?
I'm still a good swimmer now. It's not something you forget. Come on, let me help.
It's about fear, it's about control.
It's about control. We need to help you feel in control of the situation. Give you time and space to react and not panic.
All right then. Oh, wise and skillful swim captain. What first?
Just sit here in the water for a little bit. Then, when you're comfortable, we'll go a bit deeper. Then a bit deeper still, until we get to the trees on the island there.
Sciel gathers her courage and enters the water. She panics, but Verso helps her get over her fear. She begins to feel more at ease. After a little while, she manages to swim to the island. Nice.
I did it. I can't believe that worked. Thank you.
And you doubted me.
You are indeed an excellent swimmer. And teacher.
Now, let's see you swim back.
What? No inspirational pep talk this time?
So you admit it was inspirational.
It was... something.
Sciel can't believe she has overcome her fear. She appreciates Verso's friendship. Sciel and Verso know that they can always rely on each other. Let's go. Okay. So I guess we're up to 6. Surely 10's got to be... There's still a way to go then. They spend a bit of time on the island together, celebrating. They head back to the group. Okay, we got her music thing. Maybe 7's the highest, because I'm just thinking, like, if there's still 4 more tiers for each person, that's a lot of dialogue and scenes before we get to the finale. And it just, for me at least, like, intuitively, I feel like I want to know as much of the story as possible before the credits roll. Of course, you can get extra story and side quests, and that's always great once you've done the main story, and I'm sure that's what's going to happen too. But in terms of character, party member stuff, I'd kind of like to have all of that story. Like, I'd like to have the maximum relationship level before heading to Lumiere and finishing the story. That feels most right to me. And so I still think I'd probably prefer to go down that route. Even if it means kind of a lot of just kind of going through the dialogue to boost the relationship. But we'll see. So there's definitely a little variety there. It's not just, you know, go do a quest line. Some of it is just dialogue. Some of it's more interesting stuff, like the swim lesson that we just gave. So let's keep going and see how far we go with these relationships.
It's strange watching her.
Mael.
She has the power to remake our world. She's a patroness, but also our Mael.
Yeah.
Okay, I swear we had this conversation before, but yeah, let's spend some more time. Verso approaches Lune as she writes in her notebook.
What are you writing this time? War notes on Nevrons?
Nope.
No. Theories on axons then, or observations of flora and fauna?
Keep guessing.
Well, I saw you interview Minoko earlier, so a treatise on gestural behavior.
Ooh, so close.
It's about me, isn't it?
Now I'm dying to know. I'll trade you. You can read my journal if you let me read yours.
Do you even keep a journal?
Yep. All my deepest, darkest secrets. Interested?
It's just silly sketches of Esquier, isn't it?
Come on. You're smiling, so it must be good.
Well, if you must know, I'm working on a song.
A song?
My parents said music was frivolous, but you know what? The voices we listen to have to be our own. And I've decided to be a little selfish with my time. Our problems will still be there in the morning.
I fully support taking selfish breaks. Play me your song. I think we need to hear this song. It's nice for her to call back to something that Verso mentioned.
Play me your song.
Actually, I was thinking we could work on it together. Stay up with me tonight. Help me with my song.
Sure, I'd love to help you with your song. Ah, sorry, I promised Minoko I'd help him polish his Ned legs. That's it's a pretty obvious rejection here, so no, we're not going to do that.
Sure. I'd love to help you with your song.
Let's go find a comfortable place to compose then.
Verso and Lune walk into the woods together away from camp. They spend a few hours together, which Lune really needed to release some frustration. Okay. I'm sure wonderful music was made there. Oh, there you go. Okay, we maxed it. So I think that's level 7. After they did what needed doing, they sat for a while and composed music together. Oh, I see. Sciel smiles at them as they return to camp. She knows. Lune better understands the world and herself. Aha, that's the final gradient attack. As always, we're only doing this to unlock the final tier of gradient attacks. We have no interest in romance whatsoever here. It's all cold, hard game mechanics, unlocking everything. That's all. Now, Mael, I think her relationship level isn't maxed yet, so let's see what happens. Speak with Mael.
Mael,
I'm getting quite tired of people telling me
fine.
they're counting on me.
Okay, we can still... So this, I guess, maxes out her relationship. Verso approaches Mael, who is staring at the monolith by herself.
The monolith looks strange without Mama or her number there.
It feels empty now. It feels less oppressive. I think I would say this probably still. I mean...
It feels less oppressive.
I guess. I wonder what Mama's doing now. She must be so upset.
Yeah.
Claire won't be happy either. They're probably driving each other crazy right now. Although, I doubt Claire's been home much. Knowing her, she's probably hunting down the writers responsible for the fire.
Sounds like Claire.
Yeah. Barely saw her when I was home. She took Verso's death very personally. Well, we all did.
I've met her 3 times.
You have?
The first time was right after the fracture with Expedition Zero. She stopped us at the barrier.
She told you everything then?
I think this is a bug. He's kind of almost T-posing. This is not... It's funny though.
Yeah. Then tried to kill us when we wouldn't go home.
Claire.
She found me years later and tried to recruit me. Then she found me again. 16 years ago. Told me to keep an eye on you. I think she felt you were safer here. Away from her war.
Wait. So, you've been watching me this whole time?
From afar. I'd slip back to Lumiere occasionally.
Okay, Oren.
So, you knew where I was, and you left me there too?
I couldn't exactly take you with me, but I tried to look out for you. And once you left Lumiere, I stayed close. I cleared all the really dangerous Nevrons out of your path, and I pulled you away on the beach.
But you also let Renoir kill the rest of the expedition. You didn't help them.
There were too many of them to save.
I need to ask you something.
What?
You wouldn't lie to me, right?
I think we're well past that.
On the cliff. Gustav,
What is it?
did you let Renoir kill Gustav? Could you have saved him?
Oof. Wow. I was kind of hoping I didn't have to answer this question, that he would just answer by default. I mean, if the truth is yes, then I kind of need to know why. So I want to tell the truth, and then I want Mael to obviously ask why, and for Verso to explain. So I'm going to tell the truth. She deserves that.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Why?
I was afraid. If you found out about the canvas and he was there, you would refuse to help me send Maman home.
So you let him die?
I did.
Wow.
I should have told you everything sooner, but I couldn't take any chances.
Thanks. For telling me the truth. Yeah. It looks bland without a number.
You're a paintress? Paint something.
How about, Papa, you go home?
Catchy.
Come on, let's do it.
Mael and Verso's bond is now unbreakable. Forged in truth. Yeah, we don't want to forge a bond in lies. And we hit max. Nice. The extra gradient. I mean, these could definitely be useful for the finale too. They head to the monolith, and Mael repaints it. Now, I want to see what this looks like. Sending a message to her father. This adventure helped Mael better understand her painter side. And as such, she gets her third gradient. Oh, Gamage. Damn. They return to camp to the rest of the expedition. So, again, here, it's... Let me have a look at this monolith now. she really did. I can't really read it from here. But, yeah, there's something there. What was I going to say? Yeah, the one thing about the conversation that they had was also the talk of Clea and the writers and the fire. Obviously, we have this whole situation of the fire. Verso dies in it. Alicia is, like, injured, disfigured. And they're talking about the writers. We've got the painters and we've got the writers. And obviously what's their story and all that kind of business. So that's also another interesting bit. So we've maxed with Lune and Mael. And let's just keep talking. Let's just see if we can get this done here and now.
I don't usually get this.
Yeah.
It's...
Now it's perfect.
I guess we can. So I say we just do it. Let's get all of these relationships maxed. And then we'll move on from there. Maybe some of them don't have like a quest. It's just done through dialogue. We'll see. Verso approaches Sciel, eager to talk to her. There it is. The monolith.
You never told me. How do you go from being a farmer to running a school?
What? It's not obvious.
So obvious. I'm not as smart as you. You'll have to connect the dots for me.
Well, I'm not as smart as you. You'll have to connect the dots for me.
It's good that you can admit I'm smarter. Pierre used to volunteer at the school, teaching the kids how to sail and survive in the wild. After his death, I was in a bad place. Being at the school, I still felt bad, but at least I could feel his presence. Hear stories about him from the kids. Continue his work.
Makes sense.
I understand why your mother did what she did. She wanted to feel closer to her son. To still feel Verso's presence.
Would you have created a copy of Pierre? If you could. Knowing it wouldn't be the real thing.
A good question.
If you ask me now, then no. I've seen how this torments you. I wouldn't wish that on others. But if you had asked me back then, I would have done anything to see him again. To hear his voice. To feel his arms around me. Every day, I just felt the lack of him. The negative space he used to inhabit. The dip in the chair where he sat. The hollow of his shoes. The emptiness inside his jacket. You want to know why I dislike water? I tried to drown myself.
What?
When I lost Pierre, I tried to swim away from Lumiere. I swam for as long as I could. As far as the waves would carry me. Until I could no longer swim. But I woke up the next day in Lumiere. On the docks. I was alive. And I have no idea what happened. What I didn't know then, what the hospital told me, was that I was pregnant. But that I had lost the child.
Sciel.
I I desperately want Maëlle to bring everyone back. To bring Pierre back. But I don't know how to tell him. I lost our baby. She would have been 6.
I'm so sorry.
Dark and personal, right?
I've, had similar thoughts before. Not of drowning specifically, but, you know, it would solve a lot of problems. For everyone.
Verso.
It's a choice. Like any other choice.
It is.
But there's a creature that Verso painted into his canvas. One who always helps people when they become consumed by their dark thoughts.
You mean...
Yes. Him.
Sciel has confided her darkest secret to Verso. Bound by grief and dark thoughts, their connection deepens. And there it is, the Max relationship. What a story she has. Wow. It really was dark. Verso and Sciel spend more time together, looking at the stars. Two close friends, able to enjoy the silence together. Sciel is inspired by the evening stars. Alright, so we get level 3 for her as well. So it does seem like we can get everything we need here. And time flew by. And they're back. Okay. So we got her full story as well. Yeah, it makes me even more... This is why I want to do this, because now I'm even more curious about what's going to happen when we complete the story. Is there any way we can bring everyone back? And will she be able to get her reunion with her beloved Pierre? So we're going to find that out. So the 3 girls are done now. Let's try and see if we can max out Minoko.
So, you're really a can't
So
rely
this
on
is the same.
Well,
Yeah, okay, let's do it.